The Ennis Lions' first state title in 1975 was unexpected, but as the saying goes, defense wins championships, and the Lions' defense was led by a number of standouts, including All-State linebacker Ronnie Greer, who wore number 75.
You could intimidate, and that was our whole game on defense. If you were a running back on the opposing team versus us, man, you caught it, and you caught a lot of it. It was from whistle to whistle. We gave everything we had on every down. There was a trust. I mean, we had a belief in each other that freed us up. I mean, I didn't have to worry about Forrest Roberts or John Paul Monreal. I didn't have to worry about Steve Fuller doing his job. It freed me up. I knew that I could totally concentrate on what I had to do because they were going to do their job.
If you didn't get out of Ronnie Greer's way, you were probably going to get ran over because Ronnie was always a beast going to the ball. Wherever the ball was, he was there.
You know, nickname Brick, you can imagine. But Ronnie was kind of I look at Ronnie kind of being the heart and soul of that thing.
You know, real good guy, strong, hard, could play any position, you know, helped us out on defense and offense, and that's you know, people might not realize it, but that's a hard thing to do because you get so tired.
Ronnie played both sides of the ball, and when he wasn't making tackles, he could be seen on the offensive line as the pulling guard, creating holes for the Ennis backfield.
Well, I played guard, tackle, wherever they needed me to be, wherever we were pulling from, wherever we were going to pull a lineman from versus the opponent for that week is where I would play. And I loved it. I don't know why, just, you know, backing out of that line and coming down that line and seeing that guy, the expression on that guy's face just ate me up every time.
Ennis had a camaraderie that was contagious. These players enjoyed playing football as one unit because they grew up together.
We'd break our huddles with all for one, one for all, state champs. Who gonna win it? E-Town. That kind of kept us pumped up and on. We loved music. We played a lot of Ted Nugent, ZZ Top, Rolling Stones, you know, the music of our time. It was a mission to win a state football championship.
The Lions upset Cuero, who had won 44 straight games for the 1975 state title down in College Station. There's nothing like winning it all for the first time.
To be the first, it's extra special. We've rode a wave, a never-ending wave, for 39 years.
Now, Ronnie Greer was a tough guy, wore number 75, had the big cast, you saw it, something that he took a lot of pride in. He learned that from another teammate who was just a little bit older.
Give a little credit to John Paul Monreal. I got that from him. We would put a J-pad on there, which was a hard foam pad with elastic stripping. And we would use a whole tape on both arms, so we'd have a pretty good shocker. The officials did check us, and they would feel it to make sure like we didn't have a steel bar or anything in there, you know.
Greer would graduate from Ennis in 1977 and would go on to play at the University of Texas for first-year Longhorns head coach Fred Akers.
Playing at the University of Texas was an unbelievable dream. I mean, it was something like out of a storybook. You go from small town Ennis to Austin, it's something that you're not prepared for.
Greer began writing and shooting photography for the Ennis Daily News and then eventually got into broadcasting, which kept him close to the school he always loved, Ennis. But this time he was one of the voices for Ennis Lions football.
I studied journalism. Communications was my major in college, and I guess I was listening because a lot of it kept coming back to me. I enjoyed doing it. It couldn't have happened at a better time. I mean, 99, 2000, 2001, and 2002 were a special time here in Ennis with the Harrell era, you know, Coach Harrell.
Ronnie can be heard adding color commentary for Ennis Lions football alongside Tim Samuels, who does play-by-play for the Lions.
Here's Devin Smith rolling. He's going to throw a short pass, and there's a flea flicker. Look out. Taylor Thompson, Rosie, 50. It's the Rosie, 35 and out of bounds. Doing what he does.
It just kind of comes natural.
Greer is a self-proclaimed homer when it comes to Ennis Lions football, and everyone seems to be okay with it, at least in Ennis, of course.
I'm not a professional broadcaster, you know, and I don't have any claims to be.
Under center is Devin Smith. He looks left. He's going to go left. He's got Dante Thompson to the touchdown. Thompson's in for the touchdown. Dante Thompson. Oh. How about that? You can put it on the board. Yes, indeed. Dante Thompson. Stand tall, done, for you are Spartacus.
I'm going to do what I love to do, call the football game the way I see it happening before me. Being an Ennis Lion is a special thing. It's a fraternity. There's one thing that is a constant in Ennis. We're united.
The Ennis Lions are expected to reach the Class 5A state title game in 2015, according to Dave Campbell's Texas Football Magazine. And you will hear the voice of Ronnie Greer coming from the airwaves of Ennis football all season long. Be sure to check out ennisfootball.com for more. Well, that'll put a wrap on the Legends of Texas High School Football, the Ennis Lions story. Special thanks to Ronnie Greer with all his help setting up interviews. And of course, the Ennis Convention and Visitors Bureau, Jenna Rokas and that crew, they do a fantastic job, as well as the city of Ennis and everyone else who was a part of this one. We leave you now with the sights and sounds of beautiful Ennis, Texas.